Assignment to manipulating space while creating landscapes. You're going to choose one of your linear perspectives from Illustrator, copy and paste it 3 times into the 3 variations Illustrator template, or create a new Illustrator file with 3 artboards. From here, you will use it to create 3 variations of an altered landscape by distilling it into elements that are unfixed and movable. You're going to take your new insight from your research and think about how these landscapes might change. So, we will start by creating new Illustrator file. Okay, so I'm going to come up and do new, and it's going to be 8 by 10s. I can choose either portrait or landscape orientation, and I need 2 artboards, right? Let's just double check. Yes, we need 3. So 3 artboards. Okay, create, and now we're going to adjust these artboards by clicking the artboard and then this little Z down at the bottom. We're going to have them go in a straight row, and we're going to give them about 5 inches in between. There we go. All right, now I'm going to come back to this, and I kind of like this one right here, so I'm going to group it to start, then I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come here and I'm going to paste it on each artboard, and I'm going to add a new layer for each. Now each one will have a different outline color, and I'm going to manipulate each of them so that they're in significantly different areas on the artboards. All right, next I'm going to use some of the photos that I've taken, and I'm going to bring them in and image trace them. So go into your Finder, find some of the images you have taken. Just drag it and drop it. Then make it smaller. So then you will expand it, and once you've done that, you can ungroup it and then pull individual pieces out. These individual pieces are going to be what you use as what you use to add to your landscape. There we go. I'm going to actually just delete that whole back. I'm going to take this and give it a stroke and make the rest of it see-through. And I'm going to take this and put it someplace within my landscape where I feel it creates interest. And then I'm going to push it to the back Now I can send this to the back and it'll be on the correct layer. What else do I think would look good in this? I think this is an interesting piece. Let's give it a white fill. Give it a 1-point stroke. And send it to the back. Group those, give them a white fill and a 1-point stroke. Let's just ungroup it. All right, so I am clearly showing depth by having a white fill that overlaps other objects, things behind, things going from front to back. Let's make sure that's in the back. Okay, so this object here needs to have a white fill. Oh, it can't. Oh, that's right, because this is not a full object. So in order to make it feel as though it's behind, I'm going to have to cut parts of a line or simply erase. Oh, I gotta be on the correct layer for that. So let's okay. I'm going to create an anchor point right here and one right here. So now I should be able to erase this. I'll just put a white fill in that. Put a white fill here. And now you're thinking, I'm not seeing a white fill. That's because it's not pulled forward onto a layer that you can see. So what I do now is I will take that, this, and bring them all to the front. Now you can see right there and right there. Now if I want to, I can take this little piece here and I can just decide I want to pretend that that is behind. Okay. All right. So you're going to create 3 very different designs And of course I can't stop where I'm at because I feel that this would be better higher up, which means I have to take this little piece, bring it down. Actually, those little pieces can go bye-bye. Okay. Then I can take this and this. Okay, there is one, which honestly I'm gonna just take all of this down a little bit. There we go. All right, and now number 2. So let's find a new image. We're going to give ourselves the image trace window so that we know it's going to be in black and white. Okay. And let's preview it. Let's play with the threshold a little. Okay. Take off the preview, hit trace, expand, and begin pulling it apart. We're going to release the compound path. All of this I'm actually going to give a 1-point stroke, and let's do that. Okay. Now, again, I get to decide what pieces I want to take into my drawing. I'm going to just use my eraser to separate these. That's the problem. Actually, I want to keep that over here. I'll just change this layer. So I'm gonna cut that and then paste it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to use this nifty tool to distort the perspective. All right. Now I have 3 very different compositions. Just get rid of all this extra stuff. That are all still landscapes, but they're altered. From here, I'd like you to simply take a screenshot of the 3. Do not erase this because you will choose your favorite one of these for the next assignment to work on.